What is up, people of YouTube? I am Matthew, and you are watching the Weather World channel. In today's weather briefing or live stream, you could say, we are going to be covering the analysis, the trajectory of potential winter storm ODELLE or ODELLE, I think. Winter storm ODELLE. I'm going to say winter storm ODELLE because ODELLE doesn't sound right. So, anyways, let's get out of this. Let's get out of OBS. Let's get out of that as well. This is my background music, Jungle Mood, by, I think, Parius is how you say it. But anyways, we're going to be using a variety of sources today, using National Weather Service, Pivotal Weather, and Tropical Tidbits to analyze this future storm. Again, this is not a storm that is happening as of right now, but it's going to be happening within the next 24 to 48 hours. And to some parts of the U.S., especially where I live, it's going to be a very significant concern, and it should be a rather significant concern to especially the upper Midwest and states such as Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin. I'm going to pull up, I'm going to pull up Epic Pen here, and then we will get this started, because without Epic Pen, what could possibly go right? Absolutely nothing. So, just going to show you guys right here. This is the current watch and warning map on the National Weather Service main, homepage. You can already see, it's not a big winter storm watch, but a winter storm watch has been issued for a large portion of Iowa, southern and southeastern Wisconsin, where I live, and northern, northwestern Illinois. But these areas, especially where I live and parts of Illinois, are expecting almost close to a foot of snow in some spots. Not all of this is expecting a full foot of snow. Let's get that right. But there are some models that are saying there's going to be like 10 inches or 8 inches and stuff like that. And what I've been trying to do over these past few hours is trying to average out the totals as to what's going on. And the best place to go for that is Pivotal Weather. Totally not sponsored, but it's the best place to go when you're looking for snow totals. So you can see right here, you got all these models right here. I mean, these are just the different names of them. This is for like the United States. So we're going to go to this newer model, this one right here. I'm not going to say because that's kind of a long name. It's a high resolution model, and we're going to use it for snow accumulation rates if we can. I think we can. Yeah, we can. Okay, so total accumulated snowfall, 10 to 1. You can see right over here. This is going to give us our total accumulated snowfall over, I think, a 4 to 6 day period, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting once this loads. I don't think I clicked it. So yeah, all right, we're going to ignore that. And then we're going to do a forecast loop. And then we're going to go to the area where we want to go, not the entire U.S. We want to go to the Midwest, because this is where it mainly pertains to. So, as you can see, I'm going to check the chat in a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's saying anything, but I'll be checking it in just a little bit. I don't know if anyone's watching. But anyways, so you can see this is the official model right here. You can see this is the days right here. I'm just going to show you guys Monday. This is valid Monday, and it goes, I think, all the way through, I think, Thursday or Friday or something like that. I haven't checked this in a little bit, so let's just loop it. This goes actually through next Wednesday. Okay, so I was a bit off. So, forgive me if I sound kind of like sick a little bit. I've been having problems over these past few days. That's a whole different story. But yeah, going through Monday and Tuesday, doesn't look like too much is going to be happening. And you see all these numbers. You see all these numbers right here. You guys are probably like, Matthew, what the heck is that? And some of you could probably say, oh, these are just snow totals. So this right here, all this color, is representing snow totals over a specific period of time, as I've said earlier. So you can see all these decimal numbers, 0.1, 0.2. This is not final, but this is what it would be at a specific point in time. So as of Wednesday at about 0 Zulu, which I think is about Tuesday at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time, or Central Standard Time. We're not in Daylight Time anymore. But literally, that's what's going to be happening. Yeah, Wednesday, this looks to be... Yeah, I have to get this kind of right. So yeah, Tuesday evening going into Wednesday morning. Actually, yeah. I'm trying to think about how to say this. Tuesday morning going through Wednesday morning is going to be the main brunt of this system, and my door just opened by itself. That kind of startled me. Anyway, but nothing to be worried about. So you can see these numbers start to grow and grow and grow. And you guys are like, Matthew, where in the world is the 10 inches and whatever? Well, this is a more, I guess, I want to say accurate model because, I mean, it is high resolution, well, higher resolution, I should say, not to discredit the other ones, but it just is. And you can see, we got, the arrow tells us a specific amount of snow in a period of time. This is by next Tuesday, actually. Let's back up a little bit. So Wednesday, we want to go to around Thursday when the snow is, like, really stopped. Wednesday might have a few occasional snow showers throughout the day, but it's going to be tapering off, just through the midday and then just through the evening on Wednesday is when it's really going to stop. So yeah, you can see this model says a lot lower totals. You can see a lot further to the south. Jeez, I cannot talk today. I can see 8 inches, 9 inches. This is right around Chicago and its suburbs, and a lot of its outer counties are expecting around 8 to 9 inches according to just this one model. Just this one model. Now, again, guys, I cannot stress this enough for the love of God. If you are looking at weather forecasts, don't just look at one source. I don't care how accurate you think it is. Look at other sources. So if you're looking at this live stream right now and you're thinking this is the end-all be-all, do not think that, okay? I am not a professional certified meteorologist in any sort of way. I just have a significantly stronger background, and I just think that no matter who you listen to, always find a second or third source, no matter what, just to be on the safe side. So anyways, not to say that I'm wrong, but just so that you can verify or just find like the mean or the average of what everyone is generally saying, instead of relying on that one source and then it's just like wrong and everything. Anyways, that's enough of my TED Talk. So that got a little off topic. But anyway, let's look at the GFS models, see what it's saying. Like, the main GFS just goes absolutely crazy with these snow totals. I'll show you in a second. Like, this one, my God. Even the high resolution says, like, okay, let's, like, back up. This is, like, way in the future. Okay, so let's go to around Thursday. Look at these numbers. Compare this to the European. I think that was the European. Yeah, those are the European. Compare this to the European. Look at what, this is like the same area. 9, 10 inches. You got 5 inches, 4 inches. So this model is generally saying that the majority of the heavier snowfall is going to fall predominantly to the north of, let's just say, Chicago and maybe Beloit, just a little further than that. You can see the brunt of it is right around Michigan. I think that's right on Lansing. I think Lansing is somewhere around here. I don't have good geography skills. Please forgive me. This is basically 2 feet. Right here, this model is saying 2 feet. So this is already a sign that these models are all over the place. Even the high resolution models. I'll show you the regular GFS model just to give you guys some sort of perspective of how whack these models are right now. Which is why I'm going to be giving quite a bit of a range as to how much snow we're going to be expecting in specific areas. Look at this. Over 2 feet in this area now. It's shifting it further to the south and to the west. Look at this. 13, 14, 15 inches. That's over 2 feet of snow. This is ridiculous. Like I said, the GFS is a more broad model. So, like, I don't know. It's just not... It's something that you should take somewhat lightly. It's a more broad model, and that's just how that is. Alright, okay, so I just opened up the chat. Storm Sliders is here. What's up? It's been a little while. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Yeah, I'm glad to see you here. I'm not really too sure if anyone else is going to be in the stream, but I will be checking the chat every now and then here. In fact, I'll play the stream right now, and I'll open up the chat. There we go. Just so I can look at it every now and then. Anyway, so... yeah, the GFS just goes absolutely nuts with this. Let's look at the, shoot, what does this do? Let's see the Canadian model, if that should work. Yeah, here we go. So, this one, again, shifts this further to the south and to the east. But I would say the predominant area of super heavy snowfall will most definitely above an 85% chance, which is basically saying that this is going to happen, is right now. discredit, the colors and what this model is saying. I'm just saying, in general, from what I've seen from all the other models, including the ones I haven't shown you yet, right in probably this specific region, maybe parts of Indiana, Michigan, and going up a little bit like that. This area right here that I just circled is most likely to see snowfall totals above 5 inches, roughly around that. And then okay, let's just see how I can do this. So anywhere around, all right, I'm just going to draw and then I'll explain. So I'm just going to say around here, I'm trying to draw this like an isobar, like where you, like the equal amounts of pressure, but this is like failing badly. So, all right, let's do greater than 5 inches. This is terrible. Okay, anyway, and then I would say this is greater than around 3 inches. Yeah, so around 3 inches or greater is expected in this outer circle where I just circled. Discredit like some of the stuff that isn't shown down here, but like I said, the main areas, just to be broad enough, that are going to be affected by the most amount of snow, with the, greater than 3 to 5 inch snow totals, is going to be southern to southeastern Wisconsin, eastern Iowa, northern Illinois, I would say north central Michigan, and then some extreme northern parts of Indiana. And then that's pretty much what that's going to be. And that's going to be at the end of Wednesday. So probably I would say around Wednesday 23 Zulu is when the snow totals will be official in this specific region. And if you don't know what that means, that's around maybe I think 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, if I translate that correctly. So yeah. Let me see how many people in here. 2 people. All right. Not too bad. Storm Sliders is still here, it says. Awesome. So yeah, just giving a quick weather briefing on Winter Storm ODELLE. I keep saying ODELLE. I think it's ODELLE. I'm going to say ODELLE. Not ODELLE. ODELLE. I don't want to confuse those two. Those are two completely different things. Or names. So, yeah, let's look at this one. The not high resolution ECMWF model. This is, I don't think this does regional. And I don't think this does, wait a minute. No, this doesn't really do the stuff that I wanted to do. Okay, so let's go to the HER model, see what that's doing. I think this might even go out to Tuesday. I'm not sure. This is like 36 hours roughly. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a closer estimate as to what's exactly going on here. So if we go to here, winter weather, total accumulated snowfall. Let's do it. All right. This is exactly what we're focusing on for this live stream. And then we'll focus on some severe weather threats, potential severe weather threats. We might even do some meso-analysis, with some CAPE towards the later parts of the stream. But this isn't going to be too long of a stream, but I'm just going to cover the main points in this stream. So, yeah. I'm just going to take a... Gotta love that Pepsi. I really should drink more water. Anyway, sorry. So, yeah, Monday, this doesn't go as far as I would have wanted it. But then, again, just for reference, this is the HER model. The HER model has had a history of just being more, like, local in terms of time, or just more, like, I guess, squeezed in terms of time. It doesn't go like maybe 2 or 3 days out, usually, from what I've been seeing. But it does do quite a good job in terms of accuracy and not generalizing the situation too terribly much like the GFS model. Again, it's a good model, but it generalizes. This one is way more specific and in detail, and definitely a bit more reliable if you're looking for those nitty-gritty little results. So you can see it does start to say stuff is going to accumulate around Tuesday around 7 Zulu, which is, I think, right at pretty much at nighttime, right in that early morning phase of Tuesday is when this is really going to start kicking off. Already about 1/2 inch just to the northwest of Maine County, Chicago. Main County, Chicago. My God, I don't even think that's the right word, the right phrasing there. But anyway, we already got about 3 inches. This is over Nebraska. I don't think we're gonna worry too terribly much about that. But like I said, the Upper Midwest is gonna be taking. Excuse me if you heard that. Excuse me again, Jesus. This is why you don't drink soda on live streams, because then you end up burping and sounding ridiculous on live streams. So yeah. Anyway, so. Yeah, and this thing has had a history of, like, just bouncing around. See that? Like, whenever I would place my mouse on it, just jumps to it. See that? Yep. So I gotta, like, avoid doing that. But yeah, 0 inches. Like I said, Tuesday morning around, I'd say around 8 to 9 o'clock a.m. is when the real hard stuff is gonna be hitting. I'd say around 6 to 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is when we might start, this area. I'm just going to circle just for reference so you guys aren't, like, super confused. Like, right in, like, the area I circled previously, right in this area is when, most of this is going to start feeling, some flurries, some occasional, rain showers, especially, like, to the south. This area is going to be predominantly snow, while this down here, the one that's just newly circled, and below that is going to be predominantly rain due to temperature. But we're just going to be focusing on this because, rain, I don't think there's going to be too much of an issue with that, maybe besides some localized flooding threats. But we're just going to focus up on here right now. So around, 6 to 8, we're going to start seeing some flurries in this, circle and this little boundary we created here. And then around 9 till pretty much Wednesday morning is when those flurries are going to start becoming, more intense snow showers. Those cumulonimbus clouds are really going to start they're just going to go crazy, and the snowfall rates are just going to increase drastically. So that's what's going to be happening with that. So yeah, this general area, the first signs of flurries will probably be around 6 to 8 a.m. that morning commute. And then, again, to the south of this line here, I'm just going to highlight this in pink. This line signifies anything below this pink line, excluding that, anything below this pink line that I just drew right here is going to be 110% rain. Quite literally. Let's see what I just saw something that Storm Slider said. I recommend looking at the frontal genesis to see where the banding could set up. I know what you mean. Okay. Then we can go to we can look at that in just a second. We can look at some frontal genesis and see what's going on there. But yeah, let's go to that. Let's see, severe weather. There we are. So let's go to, if we have frontogenesis available, do we or do we not? I don't know. I'm not seeing it. That is a problem. Maybe I'm blind. Let's go to Cape first. Let's just see Cape. I don't really think, like I said, Cape is usually associated with stuff that's not this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just trying to think. Where would that be? Lifted index, bulk shear, you got helicity. Let's see. I think it's on the NAM 3 kilometer. Oh, okay. All right. Well, then let's do that. NAM. Oh, okay. So let's do NAM 3. And let's do this. I think that one maybe? Let's see. Okay. Updraft, helicity, reflectivity. I'm just trying to find it, guys, just for anyone else that's watching. So, NAM 3 kilometer. Here, let me just see. Frontogenesis. Let me just look at the supercell composite and see what that says for a second. If this will load, that would be good. Yeah, this doesn't really say anything. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Huh. Let me see what some of this other stuff says. 850 millibar. Let's go to Monday, Tuesday. If you guys are watching this later in the live stream, let's skip ahead to me. Just dealing more with the snow totals and stuff. Go right ahead. I don't know exactly when that time is gonna be, but yeah, I forgot exactly what category it's under. It's not under the severe weather. Oh, okay. Then we can Surface and preset, maybe? Because I'm not too exactly sure where that is. Like I said, this is exactly what I was saying before. I'm not a professional in any sort of way, but I'm getting there. And this is just one of those times where it's, you know what I mean, if you know what I mean. But anyway, accumulated snowfall, frontogenesis. I feel like I know where that is, but I don't. You know, we'll come back to that later at the end of the live stream if that's okay. Again, that sucks I don't know where it is. It's definitely not, it wouldn't be under this. Wait, upper dynamics, no. Oh, wait a minute. No. Okay, guys, I'm being stupid. Hold on. Let's try this. I am very, very, very slow right now. I just realized it. I could literally just try this. Yep. Or lower dynamics. Well, actually, wait. Lower dynamics. Let's see. MSOP 800 millibar. Okay. Let's see if we can get that going. Oh, okay. NAM 3 kilometer. Is this what you're talking about? I think that might be. Let me see. Because the only thing that's like frontogenesis-ish to me is this right here. Upper air. Oh, actually, wait. Lower dynamics. We don't want upper. We want lower. Honestly, to be straight up, let's try this. Let's just see what this gets us. Okay. Alright, we got something. So this looks to be a map, like I said. I don't understand too terribly much, but, you know, Stormslayers, feel free to decipher in the chat, help explain to the viewers what this is. Again, this is kind of embarrassing, but it's not. But anyway, literally, yeah. Again, this is what I think he's talking about. I think. I'm just gonna leave this up, and then yeah. And then we'll focus on that in a second. I'm just like eyeballing the chat. The RAP. You know what? We haven't looked at the RAP too much. Let's do RAP and see what that gets us. Okay, so accumulated snowfall. I don't exactly. Let's try this. I don't know what Kuchera is, but we're just gonna see what happens. Okay, so this only does continental, which isn't too terribly helpful. And this only goes through Monday anyway. I think this might be, yeah, this is like just, I think, a different model for the snow totals. I'm pretty darn sure. So, yeah. And okay, wait. Stormslayers has given us a link. Here, I'm going to just pull it up on my phone just so that I see what we're doing here. I'll just try to multitask. Let's see. NEM 3. All right, skip that. Okay. See, this is kind of weird. Oh, shoot. How am I supposed to? No. I wonder if I could just pull it up in Streamlabs. Hold on. Can I pull it up in Streamlabs? Maybe? No. I don't think I can. It's fine. I can just look at my phone and just see what's going on here. So, temperature contours shaded. Guys, okay. I hope nothing comes up. I'm just gonna like do that just in case someone calls. This is what Stormsliders is talking about right here. I hope you guys can see that. Really close up. Hopefully. This is basically a map of, let's just see. It's basically like temperature and like Celsius contours and yeah, basically like the wind and where that's going to be in the specific system. Looks to be around, let's see, February 23rd. This only goes through the 24th through Monday, so it doesn't give too terribly much. Again, I'm going to cover that because I don't want notifications coming up that are too personal. But literally, that's as close as I think we can get from a pretty decent look at what's really going on here. Because, I mean, Monday, it's just like, it's still to the west. You can see right here. I really hope you guys can see that. I'm so terribly sorry. This is bad quality anyway. I really should like pull it up on like a main camera. I'm pretty sure you guys can't see that. But anyway, I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, but it's just pure glare. Is it? Well, that was embarrassing. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, honestly, this is just a note for my next live stream. Just like make like a tab where it's just my face and not like scrunched up in the corner, so that, you know, you can get like a good image of like what's going on instead of just me crunched up like in the corner. You know what I'm saying? But that's for another live stream. But at least we tried. Let's thank Storm Sliders in the chat for that. You guys can go visit the link. Like I said, just go to the link. So yeah. Anyway, literally. So let's look at the RAP. Yeah, the RAP doesn't really go that far, so let's go to a different model, quite possibly. The CFS. I don't think we looked at the CFS yet. That is, again, a very, very, very broad model, and, oh, Jesus, it is one crazy, crazy model. Okay, so if we go to the end of Tuesday, Wednesday, going into Thursday, yeah, I don't understand. Wait. Yeah, this doesn't really give that much of a good image of it either. That sucks. Up here, dynamics, vorticity. But like I said, there have been videos posted online of, you know, some better analysis, you know, of like actual maps of like where snow totals are expected to be. I don't have an exact link to where they are right now, but if you look up Winter Storm ODELLE, which is ODELLE, forecast 2020, there will be at least 1 or 2 videos as of right now of people that have, you know, covered it. I don't remember the channel, but it'll be like at the very top, and they like give a pretty good in-depth tour of like Jesus. They give some good analysis as to what's going on and just a better layout of where the snow totals exactly are, because in this live stream it's kind of all over the place, not gonna lie, and that's something I need to fix. It's probably not something you guys really particularly like, which I apologize for, but that will be something we will fix in the future. So anyways, I think, you know what? Let's look at the Northeast. I feel like the Northeast, let's see if the high resolution European model will go that far. Let's see. So accumulated snowfall, let's actually do total. And then we can exactly see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. So if we go to, let's just say I think this will roll out by at least Saturday or Friday. Okay, so I'm already seeing some stuff going on. Yep, 3 inches. This is the one that said like the lower totals. Again, these models are all over the place, but just a general image. Just like go back in the live stream where I described the general snow totals with like the circle and then the outer ring and stuff like that. It's a little ways back, but that's the best estimate that I can give, because again, these models are unfortunately all over the place. Even the accurate ones, you know, you got the not accurate ones conflicting with the accurate ones. It's just a crazy mess of stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna check the chat again just so I don't miss anything. Okay, let's do that. Hopefully that works. So literally, I'm trying to think. New York, it says, ooh, okay, so this model, my God, if we look at that, I don't know if we can zoom in on that. I hope we can. All right, let's go to the Northeast, and let's see what's specifically going on. All right, Storm Sliders has something. Can you believe that my area only had 0.3 inches all winter? That is nuts. That's crazy. You must... Okay, yeah, so I'm not going to disclose his location, but, like... Okay, well, I mean, I don't even know exactly where he lives, but, you know, I do know the state, but I'm not sure if I should be saying it. But literally, yeah, that's insane, like, all winter long. Like, you compare that to, like, some of these other states, like, I mean, eventually, like, New York and all this, it's just, like, you know, some have over 2 feet, 3 feet, you know, some even more than that. I've heard, I think, up in the Michigan Peninsula, upper Michigan Peninsula, of... I think like 50-some inches, if I'm not mistaken. I think that value is way off, but that's how that is. Near Philly? Okay. Alright, Storm Sliders. Alright, I have permission. So near Philly, yeah. It's like all within like this area. You can just see like just the state in general, unless you live in like the northwestern part of Pennsylvania and maybe parts of the northeast like Pennsylvania, you got pretty much nothing or less than an inch. That is nuts. Especially like you got New Jersey, like that's crazy for the Northeast if you think about it, because, like, I don't know, that's nuts, because normally they get better like crazy, which they have, but not as much, which is good, but, like, it's just very interesting to keep note of. But anyway, literally, if we look at, let's just get the correct times here. So by Saturday, this is what this model is saying for in terms of snow totals. You guys were probably reading this the entire time while you were, everything is completely flipped. I know, it's crazy. It's just, everything is like, where it was like super, where there was like a lot of snow before, there isn't now. Where there isn't, it's just like a complete, just crazy mess, to say it in the most simple terms. So yeah, yeah, this is the European model, and this is what it's saying by Saturday, which is when this system is expected to be completely off the, completely off the grid over the Atlantic, doing its own little thing. But yeah, what was that? I don't know what that was, but anyway, I just heard something like fall. But anyway, literally, swear to God, I'm not haunted. I really hope not. I don't think so. But like, literally, I'm so off topic. So you can see looks to be northern New York is expecting, my God, that's like 2 feet. That is actually 2 feet of snow. That is insane. I mean, New York has gotten clobbered with, snowstorm after snowstorm after snowstorm before. For example, Buffalo, just a few years back got absolutely clobbered with, like, I think 3 feet. It's nuts. But, yeah, this is by the end of it. Got parts of Maine experiencing about half a foot, especially in the north central parts of Maine. I got 5 inches, 7 inches, 6 inches as long as you go around. Again, for you guys that don't understand the colors, and I apologize that I haven't specified this earlier. You guys are probably just paying attention to the numbers. These colors, like I said, the deeper colors in maroon and pink and those kinds of colors, these are the more heavier, areas of I guess snowfall. My words are significantly failing me right now, or either that or just the English language. And the bluer, the lighter blue and the darker blue are just generally under 5 inches. 5 inches or less is the more blue colors, and the purple/pink colors and maroon colors are anything more than 5 inches pretty much. So you can see in central, south central, eastern-ish New York, you got snow totals ranging anywhere from 5 inches to 9 inches. Yeah, and then looks to be Vermont, and then Vermont, New Hampshire. These areas look to be equal in terms of snow totals by Saturday. Yeah, by Saturday morning to be specific. And yeah, it's looking to, looks like a little patch right there is experiencing about a foot of snow according to just this model. Again, I'll show you guys towards the end of the live stream on how to actually get to this site, so you guys aren't super confused on oh, what did Matthew say? What did he talk about? Blah 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 blah. And it just gets all confusing. But and then like I said, this is gonna get over 2 feet of snow, which is quite alarming. There might even be some lake effect coming off of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario, especially in the more western parts of New York. They're prone to that. That's just what the Great Lakes do. When it comes to these kinds of systems, especially when the occluded front has enough, stable development, that does tend to happen. And when the Great Lakes do have enough convection and, I guess, the right cooling, all that stuff plays into lake effect. And that looks like they're going to get it, especially here. This is most likely going to be not just the main system, but also lake effect. So, yeah, let's see. It pretty much stops after Saturday. I can see they're expecting it around Thursday through Friday, and then Saturday it's going to move out of the northeast. So, yeah, that's what's going to be happening with that. Let's see. Everything is new. Oh, yeah. On the bright side, we may get more severe weather this year. Oh, man. You know what? I hope that... do I want to say I hope that we do? Because, if we get more severe weather, then that puts more people at risk. More research opportunities. It's good for the researchers, but it's bad for the civilians. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to weigh, especially if you're interested in meteorology like me and you want to study the storms. It's you kind of have to have them to happen. But, yeah, it'll be interesting, I guess. It wouldn't be good or bad. Again, it's a really interesting, really weird thing to weigh, but it would be good for the researchers, bad for the civilians. depending on, the rate of which, severe weather happens, if there's more of a hail threat this year, or tornado threat this year, or lightning, or just any sort of thing like that. But anyways, yeah, it looks like even parts of Ohio and Pennsylvania are going to be expecting some higher snow totals, specifically 1 to 3 inches. Some areas, especially in extreme northern Pennsylvania, I think that was a voice crack, are expecting at least about 5 inches. So, yeah, that is the Northeast for now. I'm just going to see who's still on this live stream. We got 2 people. I think myself and then Storm Sliders, because, yeah, hopefully nothing deadly. Yeah, let's hope nothing deadly, because a tornado or, like, any severe weather event is cool, it's awesome, and whatever, until it causes injuries, it causes destruction, and it causes fatalities. It's all good up until that point. It's just, like I said, it's just like, it's so hard to predict that kind of stuff. Of like, is it going to be out in the open plains, or is it going to be out in the open plains and then hit some major structure, or is it just going to hit major structures and cause a bunch of problems? It's like, it's very hard. It's like, I just hope nothing bad happens though. So, yeah. I think besides that, we can look at some severe weather risks, specifically not in the mesoscale, but just in the general maps of what they're saying in terms of the convective outlooks on NOAA.gov, or in other words, weather.gov. They're almost the same darn thing. But yeah, day 1, this is basically today is marginal. I'm going to go to that. Tornado, wind, and hail, basically no big deal, but I would say it's 8:14, and like most of what would be anything would have like happened here. Again, I'm not looking at a radar right now, and I should have, but yeah. Let's look at tomorrow just to probably be a little bit better on ourselves. So categorically, there's I think that's marginal. I got a marginal-ish risk extending from southern Illinois all the way down to basically the entire south is under a marginal. But again, don't get that confused with, oh my god, there's a crazy outbreak happening, because there's not. There's not. It's just saying there's a chance for more severe weather-ish type activity. Tornado threats extremely low. We can even just look at it, less than 2% in all areas. Even though I will say this, it has said this before, and tornadoes still happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it can say as low as it wants to, be. If it says less than 2%, tornadoes can still happen. They're just at a much, 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 much lower chance of actually carrying that out. And then like wind threats, less than 5%. So again, tomorrow doesn't really look like too much of an issue for the south. Day 3, can see, the cold front rolls off to the east. Maybe I don't think there would be a slight or anything, but the panhandle of Florida, basically almost all Florida, Georgia, South and North Carolina are in a marginal, but again, that's just, some stronger-ish storms, so stuff that might, have maybe 30-mile-an-hour winds, or maybe some pea-sized hail on some occasional storms, but it's nothing that's going to be a severe outbreak or an outbreak at all. It's just going to be nice and normal with just maybe 1 or 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, pretty much is what this means. So yeah, and then day 4 to 8 doesn't even say a dang thing. I can even show you that. Yep, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8. There's pretty much absolutely nothing. Potential too low. There's really nothing. So yeah, let's go to the chat again. General Thunder. Oh yeah, you're right. See what I mean? Like, literally tonight, I'm just not on my game. Thank you for correcting me on that, because I am not on my game right now. You're right. General Thunder. That's what I was looking for. Marginal. You're right, because like marginal is a little bit darker. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to go colorblind. I hope not. Which I don't think that's how that works. But anyway, dark green is marginal. So Len says, National Weather Service, Great Falls, at 7:10 p.m., numerous lightning strikes around East Helena. The cell is moving eastwards. Canyon Ferry wind gusts are also near 50 mile. 7:10. Wait, what? Okay, this sounds... Oh, God. I think it's just that I'm tired. I don't know what it is. Like, I did this stream kind of late. Okay, so Let's go to forecast. Okay, so observations. Let's do hazards. Let's look for that severe thunderstorm warning. I don't see anything. Wait, hold on. Wait, it must have like dissipated. Okay, so this is Great Falls. Can you specify? Wait, where is Great Falls? I'm gonna try and see. Okay, this is kind of bad. I'm gonna look up where Great Falls is, and then we'll go from there. Because apparently someone in the chat is saying there was a what looks to be or described as a severe thunderstorm warning in Great Falls. Was it in Montana? What's this? Montana? Okay then. That's weird. All right. Well then let's. I don't see anything for. It must have I think they canceled it. We can. You know, let's go to weather.us. That would probably also work, because that's our primary source of radar. Either that or my radar could work. Let's go to infrared super. Let's go to basic reflectivity, and then we can go to Bismarck or something near there. Okay. It's kind of weird. Let's look at some velocity, or not velocity. Let's just look at some basic reflectivity. See what's going on here, cause that's kind of. Let me see if anyone else said anything in the chat, cause I might be getting it wrong. Hold on. So let's see. Or it might be yeah, that's true. It could be a special weather statement too. Yeah. Because it says, yeah, numerous lightning strikes, you know, cells moving eastward. Like, they didn't say anything about, like, you know, hail or, 50-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, that's probably a special weather statement. Nothing too much, but still something to keep your eye on, because a special weather statement is I think it's one level below a severe thunderstorm warning, which basically is saying that this storm is, like, strong, but it's not strong enough to classify as severe thunderstorm warning. Doesn't have anything like hail with it. Doesn't have anything like severe flooding, but we're keeping our eye on it, is basically what it's saying. So once this loads, that would be very nice. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, again, I don't know exactly where it is, where this county is, because this is Montana. Wait. Hold on, maybe I'm being dumb. Hold on. I'm just gonna, like, try and see what's going on. Let me go back to basic reflectivity, because Montana, okay. I think I was in North Dakota. God, what is wrong with me today? Oh my god. Guys, if you guys are watching this later, oh god, I'm sorry. I'm, like, actually just very tired right now. But, again, this stream is probably gonna last another 15-ish minutes. And then I'll be out. Like I said, I don't know what it is. I literally thought the green was, like, the lighter green was marginal. I thought that was Montana. Like, what is wrong with me? Like, I think I'm just tired. I don't know. So, while we wait for that to load, okay. One says, at 7:15 p.m., this is in the chat, at 7:15 p.m., rain and snow is approaching the ULM, Fort Shaw and Great Falls area. Visibility could fall below 1 mile in areas of snow, along with wind gusts near 50 miles an hour. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that clarification. All right, we all have off days. Yeah, that's true. We all do. Every now and then. Can't all be perfect. We weren't ever meant to be perfect anyway, but can get as close as we can get. You know what? Okay, let's see. Great Falls. Let's, like, get a little closer on that, because that's, like, kind of a small radar image. Alright, so let's do that. Okay, I gotta, like, sit up a little bit, because, like, I'm looking at my stream, and, like, my face is, like, right there, and I just don't like that. Alright. If road travel is a must, check conditions along your route before leaving. Plan alternative routes. Expect delays. Slow down. Yeah, I should slow down, especially when I'm reading. Good grief. Alternate routes. Expect delays. Slow down. Drive according to road conditions. Allow plenty of time to arrive safely. Okay. Thank you. All right. That's all right. So that is for Great Falls. So if you live in Great Falls, for the love of God, be careful. This is nothing like a severe thunderstorm warning or anything, any sort of thing like that. It is not. This is basically just a special. Wait, let me just see if they are specified. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's basically just like a special weather statement or like some sort of advisory saying, hey, there's some more hazardous weather moving in terms of rain and snow. Visibility is going to be dropping. Just be careful on the roads is basically what it's saying. So, yeah, if you live there, please just don't be on the roads. Today's national high-low temperatures, 86 at Falcon Lake, Texas, 1 mile northwest of. Interesting. Are you like, wait. Looks like you're copying and pasting this. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, 1 mile northwest of. Yeah, it's not like it looks like something like the weather radios would say. Yeah, I'm gonna really fix this angle because I'm looking at my stream and I just do not like that. I'm gonna sit back. There we go. Charge up your devices. Power outages happen without warning. Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, device with no power is useless when not needed. Yeah. There must be mountains there, most likely. Yeah, I'm like looking at it now because I was just like reading it. You can see, the cells, they're doing so good. The cells, the showers are doing so good. Oh my goodness! And you got this little thing, and then they just died. So yeah, there has to be probably higher elevation, like mountains there, some ridges. Evident. It actually looks like they're evident on radar. You can just see like right along here. Looks to be some sort of boundary or higher elevated peak of some sort. So, yeah, that is very interesting to say the least. Yeah, 3 watching, pretty good. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna see what that is. That looks to be is that a? Right. It's winter storm watch, winter weather. So, yeah, okay, let's talk about that for a second. Yeah, winter weather advisory for a lot of these states. You got Idaho involved, you got Montana, and you got North Dakota. Hence the earlier mistake. Good grief. This is Montana. This is North Dakota. Good grief. What is going on with me? But yeah, this is basically going to be expecting a lot, not a lot of snow, but an amount of snow that's going to be prompting the winter weather advisory in the first place. Again, this is not something we track during this live stream, but again, if you live in these areas that is specified in the circled area, which I will do right now, if your area is shaded in like this blue color, don't ignore all this other stuff. If your area is shaded in like this bluer / maybe purplish mix color, then be on the lookout for snow. Again, it was just mentioned in the chat. You got those snow showers popping up that can greatly reduce visibility and cause some slick road conditions. So obviously be on the lookout for that. Not even just in those areas, but also in southeastern Wisconsin, southern Wisconsin, eastern Iowa, northern Illinois, especially Michigan. They really should be issuing watches there. I don't know why they're not, but again, maybe their forecasts are differing than mine, so we'll see. They're going to be expecting at least 3 to 5, in most portions of Michigan, and not really the upper Michigan Peninsula, maybe like a little bit up here, but nothing too terribly much, because more of the snow is going to be concentrated down here behind that occluded front. So yeah, and then that's going to be heading off this way on a heading of probably, I would say, oh god, that's probably around 70, heading of 070. I've been practicing my headings lately, and like, your headings between 0 and 360 and like north, south, east, west. Like I've been practicing that to like actually be more professional. But yeah, let's go to the chat again. Okay, so NWS Lake Charles, rain chances are returning to the area tonight and into tomorrow morning ahead of another system. A few thunderstorms are expected mainly tomorrow morning. So, like I said, yeah, in this area that is specifying with Len, which is doing a very good job at putting some valuable information in the chat. Really. And yeah, today's high-low. You just got a bunch of stuff. I think this is for Montana. Yeah, NWS Lake Charles, you got... Yep. I'm just like checking it. Yep, Great Falls. Yeah, basically Montana is what it's looking like. And then you got some areas in Texas that have been mentioned, and Utah and all that. But yeah, apparently it's just some general national weather statements that are being recently issued, so it's good to know what the National Weather Service is saying. Yeah, so it looks as if I think we'll cover. Okay, got flood watches and flood warnings. See, like recently, like Mississippi, like if you haven't been following like the news or whatever, like Mississippi, like these rivers have been overflowing like crazy. They've been, just overshooting their banks, and they're cresting. And it's just this really crazy situation. You got houses, you got homes underwater, and it is not a good situation down there. And they got a bunch of flood warnings, and it's not gonna help too terribly much that there's gonna be this low pressure that's going to be basically dumping more rain. Again, no significant severe weather threat with this, but again, it just doesn't help the situation, especially Mississippi, where you got like blocks upon blocks, miles upon miles of houses that are basically underwater from I think it was a previous system, and some systems before that have been causing significant amount of issues, especially with the river levels being abnormally higher than normal, I think. But yeah, literally, I think besides this, guys, we checked the severe weather. We've analyzed, the Midwest. We've analyzed the Northeast. We've mentioned some stuff about Montana, North Dakota, and all these winter weather advisories. And yeah, I think we covered everything. I think we did. It's 8:28. I'm going to literally be going to bed in like a little bit. I'm probably going to jump on Minecraft and be doing some stuff after this. But yeah, I think the next video upload will be around, I want to say later this week. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and get on the YouTube grind again. I'm gonna try and figure out how I'm gonna be doing these weather forecast videos too. And I don't know why I'm looking at my camera here. I'm kind of confused. But anyway, literally, yeah, I'm gonna be trying to do that a whole lot more. This week is just trying to set up the best method to do these weather forecast videos and maybe these briefings as well. I'd like to cover why winter has been a jerk. I know. Winter's just been so dumb, like, honestly. It's not even, like, just the snow. It's just these temperatures. It's just ridiculous. Even though this is substantially better than last year in terms of my area, literally, I remember we had, like, an entire week off because I think it snowed, and then the temperatures were like, nah, we're staying better. Like, not even the temperatures, just the wind chills were like in the negative, I think 30s. It was ridiculous. And we got off. It was fun. It was actually, like I said, I think any normal student would enjoy like a snow day, especially a week off. Like, come on. One consecutive week. Like, this wasn't like just all clumped up. This was actually 1 week just off, and it was crazy. And my battery's running low. That's good. So, not good is what I meant to say. So, yeah, guys, I think we're going to probably have to end the live stream. I don't have my charger. This is in a slightly different area than usual. But, yeah, negative 30 is crazy. Yeah, the wind chills there are nuts. So, unfortunately, guys, I do have to forcibly end this stream because of some technical, well, not technical, well, my computer is dying and I don't have the charger with me. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I really hope you guys got something out of this. If you want me to, maybe do something more or better, or you don't like something that I do, put it down in the chat right now, or put it in the comment section down below. If you're watching this later, or if you even got this far, then give this video or give this live stream a thumbs up, just to show me that you liked it, you want to see more of this. Again, any feedback is welcomed down in the chat and in the comment section down below. I really, really, really hope you guys enjoyed this weather briefing. And, yeah, it was pretty fun. So, yeah, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone in the chat. Bye, everyone. Yep. So, without further ado, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I will probably be doing another live stream in a little bit. I don't know what's going on with this. Oh, this is, I was pressing the wrong thing. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you guys soon.